Hello, welcome back to Tarot by Andy. Thank you for being here. This is my vibrational reading. Please do your own research for entertainment purposes and allegedly. Hello, you guys. I hope you're doing well. So I had a hair appointment today and then I was running errands and I didn't get this done. So here I am. I actually had some low lights put into my hair. Not permanent. They're going to wash out. Just testing the grounds. Felt a little bit like, things weren't matching from the top of my head to the tip of my hair. And it took me time. So here we go. Yeah. So you might see me on camera looking slightly different. The silver's still there. It's just more of my highlights. Okay. And also I just want to drop, maybe I'm thinking about starting a channel because this is kind of winding down, as you know. I'm thinking about starting another channel. My friends think I should do this, which is I should do cosmetics and makeup and that kind of stuff for like women over 50. Just curious whether or not you'd be interested or not. I have one product. I would like to do like products and stuff, testing products and talking about products. And one in particular is new one I have coming is bee venom as a replacement for Botox. So that would be my first video. So yes, I haven't tried it yet. It's on its way. But I would have to test it, wait a bit, see if it does anything. Make sure I don't swell up because you'd have to do a skin test with something like that. You don't want anaphylactic shock. So, I do have a fair amount of education in cosmetics and skin since I've worked in it. So I'm just putting that out there. I don't know. I'm trying to find a way, okay? Because I know this is getting to be quite a sleeper for a lot of people. And I know that this is coming to the crash and burn with Meghan and Harry, and all the other royals seem to do so well. And I don't want to do readings on them and criticize or all that. I know the Archbishop of Canterbury, he's in a lot of hot water and he's stepping down. Apparently he buried and suppressed some sexual whatever. I'm sure there's always going to be something like that for me to read on. But I also know what drives this channel. What drives this channel is Meghan and Harry, not other people. Other people, there's not that much interest. So this is why I'm kind of forced to think the way I'm thinking right now. So anyways, just putting that out there. I haven't completely, know my direction 100%. So there you have it. I do want to keep working. I do. So here we go. So today's spread, Harry is, a picture is going around of his very sad, the guy wants to run off when he was getting married. He looked like he didn't want to get married. Not looking like the way a groom should. I don't know. I know many of you maybe didn't catch that. A lot of people have that have been around a while. No, I've mentioned this before. He did not look like the guy who wanted to get married. Really looked distressed to me. And I know he's going to say what a lot of people say is, oh, he'll just say that he was wishing that his mother was there. No. This looks like a guy who doesn't want to get married. Even when after everything was said and done and they're on the outside of the church, mouth readers even said, she said to him, kiss me now, or something to that effect. He wasn't going to kiss her. She had to tell him what to do. So interesting. So that's going around. People are saying, wow, this shot is so telling. So I'm going to include that with this video. And it's just very obvious. I believe she faked a pregnancy. I've done spreads before where she faked a pregnancy, said she was pregnant. That's why Eugenie got shoved back. That's why they went forward. Apparently, allegedly, this is where my spread's going, is Meghan called him the night before the wedding and said, I had a miscarriage. So that is my spread today. Maybe he was like, wow, I guess I don't have to do this after all. Why am I standing up here? So let's get the pendulum first. And hopefully you can hear me because I think I actually forgot to put on my earbud audio. So that's not good. But I think I have enough of a voice that tends to carry. Ex-cheerleader here tends to carry that voice of mine. So here we go. I have a hard time. It always carries wherever I'm at. Okay, so Prince Harry. Did Meghan Markle call Harry the night before and tell him, I'm going to stop it, and tell him that she lost the baby? She lost her baby. Did Meghan call Harry the night before they got married and say that she lost their baby? She lost the baby. Did she do this? Did Megan lie to Harry, say she was pregnant, and then lie again and say she lost the baby? Did she do 2 lies back to back? Yes. Did Harry want to stay married? Did Harry want to go through with the wedding? No. No. Was that the look on his face? Yes. Okay, there you go. Let's get some cards on it. Whoa, emotional. I'll just take that. There we go. Well, she was forcing him, all right. Well, I still love you. I'm going to be the perfect wife, the perfect mother. We will have children later on, Harry. I'm going to be the mother figure, the perfect. I'm so sad. I'm so sad. I'm so sad. I'm so innocent. I'm so empathetic and kind. I'm so wonderful. I will be a good mother. One day we will be a mother. Yes, it's the mother card. I'm a mother. I'm going to be a mother. Whoa. Oop, I lied to you. Dark energy. I was forcing it because otherwise you probably wouldn't have married me. So she was forcing the situation. There was no negotiation with that temperance in reverse. Okay. Then we have here, she wanted to be high on the perch and, oh, we're so unstable. Oh, maybe. She had to force the wedding. This is a wedding card here with the 4 of Wands upright. She acted all emotional and temperamental and so sad so that he wouldn't say, well, I guess we don't need to get married now. But he felt she was so unstable. She forced the situation to put her on a perch. Okay, you earned this place. You earned it. You love me so much. Okay, I'm so sorry. I suppose you did earn it. She's so unstable. He went through it because she plays so unstable. She plays like, well, and then she just forces it. With that temperance in reverse, there was no divine intervention, okay? That was not a natural loss nor a natural pregnancy because that would be divine. That would be, oh, it was divine intervention. I wasn't supposed to have it, okay? No, it was no divine. That's called she forced it. She forced it. She used it as a negotiation tool. She also said, well, be patient. Be patient. I'll be a mother one day. She has absolutely no self-control, but she probably said, oh, I'll have self-control. Eventually we will. But, the only way she can control herself is if he gave her what she wanted while she's acting like she's totally unstable and everything's falling apart. And with this 4 of Wands in reverse would be like, oh gosh, we should, should we just cancel it? I'm so emotional, but let's just push through. Okay, maybe it's going to create some family divide and some unstable emotions and a little bit of sadness. And, we don't have it just yet. This is a fair weather friend card, okay? She is a fair weather friend. He wanted out. He wanted out. He didn't want to do it. He didn't want the wedding. He didn't want the reception. He didn't want to party down with her. He didn't want any of it. But he knew that she wanted the position of looking like she earned her spot, that she worked so hard to get that far with him, and that, she could be victorious through all this stress and through all of this. And there's just a lot of haters out there. You know how she pushed the narrative of everyone hates me, and then she played Mrs. Unstable. Oh, they're chasing me. The paparazzi, they're saying I'm a black woman and they're hating me, Harry. When no one was chasing her, so what does she do? She goes outside the palace. She walks on the grounds holding a bag, trying to get attention. Attention is attention, trying to garner all the attention, calling in newspapers, did an Instagram account with 2 bananas, hugging, wore the bracelet, matching bracelets. She did all this. She was speaking through Instagram, desperately trying to get it out that she was his girlfriend. Well, do you think that's going to stop anytime soon? Do you think that because she did it while they were dating, that she would all of a sudden backpedal and not want to get married? No, she was going to force it. So she's going to act like it. But he was like, no, I'm not going to keep you in an unstable state of mind. There is some family divide. They didn't want them to marry her. They felt, yes, she is forcing him, which she was forcing him. It's true. Because she's thought she earned her spot. I earned it. I deserve it. I'm getting it. I'm going to be aligned to my highest values, and I'm going to achieve your dreams, Harry. You need to stand up and defend me. You need to stand up and defend me because they don't want me. You need to force it, Harry. So she forced all this onto him. and that she acted like she could be a real high vibe person. She's a meditation prayer. We're going to get it together. We're going to be in our own little protective bubble, Harry, and we're going to get you out of this toxic, nasty family, Harry. We're going to move out. So this was already a plan. The Mexit was already a plan, but I know she's currently, Megan is currently right now as I speak, currently trying to shift responsibility and blame onto Princess Catherine as to why Mexit happened. But really it was because she's so unstable. She's on quicksand. She came from an unhappy home. She came from a broken foundation. That's where she got her toxicity from. And it's also where she got her entitlement that I deserve what I want when I want it, and I work hard for a place. You need to find a spot for me because I'm so sad. I'm sad and emotional and empathetic, and I'm a hard worker. I'll work. I'll earn my keep. Don't worry about it, Harry. So back then, she wasn't too concerned about not getting paid for doing royal engagements. But that became the next thing, right? What? I can't believe we're not being paid for this. This isn't enough. So she's always been unstable because she came from an unstable home, unstable foundation, which brought out her darkest side, where she always felt that no matter what she did, she should be perched on a high perch of earning her spot. Thinking, well, everyone's out there is out to get me. Enemies are everywhere, So with her tenacity and determination, she can get what she wants, which is lying and total toxicity and claiming everyone else is toxic. She claims everyone else is toxic. Your family's toxic, So you need to force this because your family's toxic, Harry. They don't want me here. They don't want me. I don't fit in. They don't want me. So this triggered his rebellion. It triggered his rebellion to go through with it because he's a very rebellious person, right? He always kind of wanted to get out anyways because Diana talked about living in California. So that was kind of playing into that future fantasy thing with him. She knew what his weak spots were. She targeted it and she went for it. Well, they're toxic and we need to leave. So let's get married because I'm going to rise up. I'm going to get on a perch. I know what to do. I'm empathetic. I'm kind. I'll be the perfect mother for you. We don't need them. We don't really need them, Harry. So that's the way she rolls, right? So let's get to the Four of Pentacles in reverse. Let's clarify that. Yeah, your father's not going to be, your dad, your toxic father. You just have such a toxic father with the King of Pentacles in reverse. What a cheapskate. We cannot rely on them. We're going to fail because of them. So, what poor parenting and terrible, non-existent father. He just wasn't there for you and he's greedy. He failed to give you proper advice, Harry. Do not listen to his advice. Whatever he's telling you, just ignore it. Listen to me and my emotions, Harry. Just listen to my emotion. My emotions are reality. My emotions are the only truth here. That is mental illness right there. When you cannot level head them, give them any insight or sword energy, they will always claim their emotions is the reality. Their emotions is all that matters. That is another definition of toxic because anything logical, I'll forget it. Let's not talk logic. Let's just talk emotions. They play on emotions. They're going to play on your emotions. He's toxic. We got to go because your dad's toxic. He's never going to truly be there for you. He wasn't there for you when you lost your mother. Let's clarify that temperance in reverse. Let's clarify that temperance in reverse. Temperance in reverse. Yeah, listen to me, Harry. I'm planning it. I don't love you. I don't care about you. That's just kind of a hindsight there. Yeah, don't worry about that. I don't love you. Don't cry on me, Harry. She went sword energy, very logical at that point. Once she got him to bend to her way with the temperance in reverse in a very toxic, forceful manner, now I make all the decisions, Harry. I am your decision maker. I'm the logical one. Listen to me. Ignore the advice of your father and your family because I never would fit in anyways. They don't want me and they're trying to get me out of your life. Just hear me out. Hear what I have to say and my emotions. I will guide you to a higher territory here, higher ground, Harry. Let's clarify that Seven of Wands in reverse. How does he feel about that perch now? That all these enemies are out there and they want to knock me down, Harry. They want to knock me off my earned spot of all my achievements, Harry. How does he feel about that Seven of Wands? How does he feel about that Seven of Wands? That popped. Immoral. Wow, that wasn't right. Total dishonesty, lies, immorality, poisoning. She's absolute poison to him. Poison. Disinterest. He doesn't want her anymore. He didn't want her then. He was just doing what he was told because he's used to doing what he's been told to do. He's not sharp, okay? He knew it wasn't right. He knew he didn't want to marry. He figured, whoa, this isn't going to go too well. She pushed the boundaries. This is a boundary pusher. This is a boundary pushing. This is boundary pushing. I'm going to make you unstable. I'm going to make you move out. Don't listen to this. What is that? That's isolation. Let's isolate you. After I hook you, force you, I'm going to isolate you, get you to move out, ignore your source of supply, your support. And she was very morally corrupt. As Queen Elizabeth said, she is evil. Okay, let's get to the Queen of Cups upright. How does he feel about her sad emotions? How does he feel about her sad emotions? How does he feel about her sad emotions? I'm so sad. I'm so sad. How does she feel about her sad emotions? Oh, he does not want to love her. He hated it. He's like, I didn't want to marry her. I did not. I should have never proposed. What was I thinking? I wish she said no. I wish she said no. Oh my God, what have I done? This is bad news. So she delivered bad news the night before. Yep, we lost the baby. I courted you because I said I was pregnant. I told you, hey, I'm going to be a mother. Well, we got some bad news for you, Harry. Well, maybe we shouldn't do this, Harry. And then she played sad. I think I should deserve this, a little bit of covert manipulation. They don't want me. Play pity. I really want to do well in life and be up there in that protective bubble with your family because there's too many haters out there. People don't like me. Nobody's fair. Life is unfair. They're so prejudiced. She's just dishonest. She's lying. So basically, she doesn't want to pay bills. She doesn't want to pay taxes. She doesn't want to have people judge her. She wants all that to go into reverse. She doesn't want the karmic or ethical issues affecting her, but it is. She's getting what she deserves, which is you're a liar. She lied that she could even get him up on a perch of success by elevating himself through hard work, even though there'd be some uncertainty at the top of the peak, because 7 is sort of being at the top of the peak in tarot. After that peak, you start to decline. And so she's like, hey, it's immoral that I have not made it like I should. I should have made it into that family. It's sort of immoral that I didn't make it. I should have had all the money and resources and worldly success. I should have all the love I want. Everybody should make it fair for me, make it about me. So I get a voice. Everyone gets to hear my voice. She loves her voice, gets to hear me speak at all parties, conventions, and all this. We won't be able to do this if we stay, Harry. We won't be able to do it if they stay. We can make tons of money and we can be better than them. But no, if we stay with them, Harry, it's just going to be toxic to our marriage. So we need to leave because it's so toxic for your family. So toxic, we need to leave and get away from them. So this is like estrangement early on. Just hear what I have to say. And wow, sorry about the bad news, Harry. Sorry about the bad news. Let's get down deeper. Push those up there. Harry and that facial expression. Boy, it's a doozy, you guys. Knight of Cups in reverse. So emotional instability with the love. This here is basically temper tantrums. The romance quickly came crashing down after marriage because they didn't have money. It was always built on quicksand. So basically, there was never any love there. It was very cognitive, fake. This is love fraud, basically. This Knight of Cups in reverse is love fraud, and she did it calculatingly, knowingly. This is an older, wiser female. She's definitely older and wiser than him, who knows how to manipulate men and con them, making them think that she's starting a romance with them. And she's just a little bit tiny fickle with her moods. I just get a little bit moody. Don't worry about me. I'm always going to be fair. Not really, because this was in reverse. I'm just going to be morally corrupt, you know what? And I'm going to be greedy, and I'm going to remove you from your family. Let's get the Knight of Cups in reverse. Crash and burn. Yep, whatever they had coming, crashed and burned. They had a goal in mind. Yeah, she had a goal in mind. But then she crashed and burned it before the wedding. It was splitting black and white. She rushed ahead with it, with this goal, and then she decided to crash the goal. Crash it. Let's crash. I'm going to crash and burn it. I'm going to crash and burn it because I just don't feel like focusing on being pregnant right now. I feel kind of stuck. She wanted to make him stuck. So this made him stuck in this situation. He wanted to end it and change directions, but he didn't have any clear goals in how to do it because he was chasing forward and rushing ahead to marry her because she said with uncertainty. He was uncertain about it because Chariot's a 7. I'm kind of uncertain about this. It's a challenging test. I don't know if I want to do this. This is pretty difficult. And then it goes in reverse because it was all a lie. Next card. Yeah, it was a fantasy. It was a shared fantasy enmeshment with the moon. And then it went into reverse. Whoop, sorry. Yeah, that didn't happen. Turns out it was blackmail. This is a blackmail position. Blackmail, sleep disorders, the baby left me. It astral traveled elsewhere. We lost the baby. We lost it. So the reality came out, but it was just, she was playing a fantasy, blurring the lines of reality and lies, making everything blurred, acting like, she had the ability to face fears, face things, create very thick lies with smoke and mirrors. What else can I say? She used his past insecurities, his mother. It's the mother card. The moon is the mother card. It's also the moon bump. So they crashed and burned. Oh, gosh, I guess I can't get pregnant. I'm going to need to use the moon bump. And then I'm going to blackmail the family. Yeah, if they try and say anything, we're going to blackmail them. Oh, it's just a little bit of a misinterpretation of events. I was just kind of thinking kind of linear. I was really focused on what I wanted. And, we need to rush ahead and have a child here, Harry. I was just kind of rushing here. And I really wanted Harry. But the reality is it's looking like we're going to have to do a moon bump. Because I cannot carry. This would be, maybe I can carry here. Nope, I can't do it. I'm sorry. Maybe I misinterpreted my ability to get pregnant. Maybe I have a hard time separating my dreams and my wishes versus reality. I'm so sorry. I guess we had to go full stop on that. So there's how that storyline went. So emotional. He should have never loved her. Wanted to crash and burn it because she splits black and white. She's very shifty. There's no gray zones. She's basically, this is getting even. This is someone who wants to basically take you out. That's a revenge card. This is for revenge, lies, and moon bump. And I'm going to get Harry. I'm getting even on the family, and I'm taking him down with my toxicity, and I'm forcing it. I know what I'm doing. It's very immoral. I'm just greedy, and I'm taking them all down. Let's get to the Queen of Swords upright. He knows this. He should have rejected. He doesn't want her. He's like, I should have said no to her. There's no heart in this woman. She's so toxic. She's just logical. She acts like she's emotional, but she's not. She's actually very sword energy, and I should have said no. I should have never slept with her. I should have never used my phallic symbol. I should have not done that. Oh, no. Ace of Wands in reverse. Wow. So he lacked the willpower and the initiative to say no to her. He wanted to. He's like, wow, this is really bad timing. You lost the baby. Wow, this is really bad timing. Oh, my God, we lost the baby. Lie. Wow, what are we going to do now? Maybe it's just a setback and things are kind of delayed. Things are just a little delayed. We'll just do the moon bump pregnancy. We'll just do this. That became the next narrative, was the moon bump, because she cannot carry. And she has problems with her mother. Let's get to the Justice in reverse. Justice in reverse. And this is what Harry thinks. Oh my God, it's so unfair. I thought we were going to be so high up there. We earned this, making a family. Oh, so sad, so sad. But it was moral corruption on her end. But for Harry, he went through the stages and the loss of grief with the 5 of Cups. He wanted to break up with her too. Oh my God, we lost the kid. This is going to be probably a loveless marriage. I think I've been betrayed here. Nothing's going right. I'm kind of fearing abandonment. I don't know what to do. Is there a silver lining in the situation? I want to say no because this isn't looking so good. This isn't looking so good. This isn't looking so good. Quite possibly, is she trying to make this a legal marriage, which shouldn't be happening? This is going to be terrible. This is going to be a loveless marriage because she's a Queen of Swords and she played me on her emotions initially to get going. And then it turned into her being nothing but a nasty bridezilla of greed, immorality, didn't feel loved during the bridezilla period of preparing the wedding, wanting to crash and burn it because he realized, oh my God, I got sucked into the shared fantasy enmeshment and I should have never slept with her. I didn't want her. I really want to let her go. This is not going to go well for me. He knew he was going to be in a loveless marriage. Now we're going to go to the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Here we go. She knew what she was doing. So she acted like, okay, I will be the most idealistic mother. Don't worry about it, Harry. Nope. Let's just go through the stages of grief together. I know it's bad timing, Harry. It's difficult, but we'll get through it together. Yeah, I know the reality is it's a loss, Harry, but we're going to be perfect together, Harry. I'm perfect. The High Priestess upright. She thinks, well, you know what? I have the divine inner wisdom, Harry. We can seek counsel. We can seek counsel, get an advisor. We can deep dive into her life. We could spend time alone, just you and me, Harry. We're going to remove you from your family. We're going to spend time alone. I can be connected. I have a psychic bond to your mother, Harry. You cannot reject me. You lost your mother. I'm perfect to have children with you. Do you really want to let me go when I have a psychic bond to your mother? I have a psychic bond to your mother. I know it's just a setback. So this was the beginning of how she communicated with Diana, telling him what she was saying, what he needs to do. Quote unquote, all fake lies, mirroring, deception, very calculated, dark devil energy. I'm going to get what I want no matter what I desire, I will get, and I'm going to use sheer force. With that devil, nothing but a walking red flag. He saw the red flags of how she treated the staff and the employees in the palace, yelling and screaming at the kitchen staff for not cooking vegan food right. Queen Elizabeth standing behind her saying, we do not talk to our staff this way. We do not treat them this way. That happened early on, where she was a devil to the staff, where no one liked you. She made the staff feel uncomfortable. She made the staff feel like, wow, I can't do anything right for her. She's on her perch. She's so emotional and on her perch. Don't you know who I am? I get what I want. Meghan gets what Meghan wants, just like Harry gets what Harry wants. And he created a devil here. He allowed the devil in the front door, and it's all crashing down. He realized, wow, okay, maybe she'll be okay because she talks to my mommy. That's how stupid he is. He is a page boy. That's being discussed on X. Just recently, before I started this, I was conversing with someone who said that. And I said, yeah, when I throw cards, I get the page boy in reverse, which means he's like 8 years old. Yes, it's like communicating with the child. Like yesterday, me calling him a effing idiot because he is a page boy in reverse. He's very Arrested Development. And this is why he got sucked in. Yes, he's to blame because, well, we know he's not a nice guy, okay? So that's why we don't feel too bad for him. We know he's very much petulant, angry, egomaniacal, violent, abusive, disrespectful to people that help him, much like Meghan. It's your karma, whatever. Let's see what happens to his karma. Hope you enjoyed this. Till next time, like and subscribe. Bye, you guys.